I'm so exhausted. Like, I probably need to go take a nap, but I had to come outside because outside really just enhances my mood. It just feels good, and it really gives my mind a space of freedom. Like, my mind is the happiest when I'm outside because it's just open, fresh air, breathing in fresh air is just happiness to me. It's happiness. So my allergies are acting up too. I think it's because of the altitude here. Every time I get here, I just get a little congested, and my nose just tickles a lot, and my throat itches. But I'm here, and this place is so beautiful. I'm in Flagstaff, Arizona. I love it here. It's so peaceful. And as of lately, I have been doing any and everything to maintain my peace and just grasp hold of it. Because I realize that that's like one of the most important things for me. It's just to be at peace. And I know that I'm not going to always be at peace. I know that every moment won't be peaceful, but what I can do is make sure that the moments that I do control are peaceful. I'm not going to say I haven't been happy lately, but I think that sometimes the amount of attention that I give other things just drains me of energy that could be going somewhere else. So I'm really being intentional about where my energy is going now, because I know that I'm going to use my energy anyway, but I might as well make sure that I'm using it in a way that is beneficial to me versus just giving it out freely, spending it on anger, and most certainly watching a lot of TV. I am really pulling back from watching a lot of TV because that's another thing. I think that it just kind of like dumbs down my brain, and it takes away energy that I could be doing studying something else. Like, I've been saying that I wanted to learn Spanish for a while now, and I know a little bit of Spanish, not enough to have a conversation, enough to just say my name, ask someone how they're doing. I can say juices. I can say, asking someone what they want as far as like a beverage when I'm at work, but that's it. And one thing I really like about Spanish is that it's just such a fun language to me. And earlier when I was on the plane interacting with some kids, some unaccompanied minors that only spoke Spanish, there was one specific girl. She was so talkative, and she knew there was a language barrier, but she insisted on still speaking the language. So, and she even asked her friend like a couple of things in English, like asking, can she go to the bathroom, and thank you and you're welcome. And I thought that was really, really neat that she was deliberately trying to figure out what I was saying as I was trying to figure out what she was saying. And it just really helped me to see that we just want to communicate, and we just want to be able to talk to each other and exchange ideas and information. And all of the languages of the world are really, really beautiful. And if English is your first language, take up a second. Like, that's how I feel. So I'm going to start with Spanish because I have so much more time, so much more intentional time to put toward these type of things. I literally just decided that I wanted to take a break from social media, and I'm gonna do a month, but I honestly want to do more than that. But I'm gonna do a month, and see where it goes. I want to do more than that, but oftentimes I think that not being on social media would affect like the business that I'm trying to launch as well. Like, I've been working on a couple of things for my brand, the Water Woman brand. It is just a empowering brand for women, helping them to unlearn, relearn, reconnect with themselves, and just really getting to the bottom of who you are without other people telling you who you are, because I think that's just a really big key to living a fulfilling life, is to really spending more time with your being. So this time without social media, I'm going to spend some time with myself. I realized that most of my happiness, my unhappiness, the times that I was feeling unhappy, the times that I was feeling super heavy and super sluggish, it's because I was probably in a space that I didn't want to be in, resisting it. Like, maybe I was at work and I just absolutely didn't want to be at work, or I wanted to be hanging out with my friends, or I'm stuck in the past worrying about something bad that happened and thinking that it's going to happen again right now in the present moment. That's where a lot of my unhappiness stems from. So I'm really moving my focus on the present, and I've been saying a new prayer, and that prayer is finding peace. I want to find peace for what was, what is, and what's to come, because what was out of my control. What is partly out of my control. I can only do so much about what is. And what's to come is definitely out of my control. But I do recognize that what is going on right now is going to also play a huge role in what's to come. So going in and reshaping my daily habits, I think it's just going to be so much more beneficial for me in the long run. Because let's face it, we all need to spend more time with ourselves anyway, because that's where the most clarity comes from. Spending time with yourself, and definitely outside in nature. Like, you want to be outside. You want to be where it's just silent and still, because we do need to take a couple of pointers from nature. Like, we really do. I mean, it just is, and I want to learn how to be just is, and I want to learn how to appreciate my day-to-day life, not thinking that I have to be in this foreign country to be happy, or having this item, this new car, this new phone. Like, I'm going to be happy when, I'm going to be happy if, I'm going to be happy with that one specific thing. I'm tired of living like that. I don't want to live like that. And I recognize that I was the one that was placing my happiness out of reach. It was me. It was no one else but me. So I'm taking back my power, and I am reorganizing my life in the most simplistic and beautiful way that works for me. And I don't care. I don't care about what other people have going on. Not to say that I don't care about other people, because I do care about other people. I do care about other people. And I do want to exchange ideas. And I do care about what they have going on, but not to the extent where I want to copy or imitate. I feel like I lived a bulk of my life scrambling around, trying to figure out what's for me, because I'm someone who is just good at many things. I'm skilled at many things. I don't like to stick to one thing. I just like to try new things, like new activities, new hobbies, and being set on like a career has been like one of the hardest things for me, because I can honestly say that I never saw myself just doing one thing for the rest of my life. And as I got older, I'm just 25, but as I got older, I'm accepting it. I'm coming more into myself, and I'm accepting it all. I'm accepting that a part of me is just enjoying the mundane, sitting down outside, listening to the birds chirp, or sitting in the dark with a cup of tea, or just walking around the airport. Like, I'm finding joy in the day-to-day things because it's my happiness and I want it now. I don't want to wait till I'm 30 when I have this career, this job, this car, this family, this marriage, this kid. I want it right now because it's so attainable and it's not out of reach. And I'm going to chase that. I'm going to chase that. Like, I'm not waiting around for my happiness to find me anymore. Like, I'm going to entertain myself in ways that I've never entertained myself before, just to explore who I am, because a part of exploring who you are is not being afraid to try new things. Nothing is wrong with things staying the same. Well, I guess there is some problems with things staying the same. When you want too much things to stay the same. Oh man. The guy fell out his hammock. I wish I had a hammock. I'm super jealous right now of him in his hammock. I forgot what I was saying. I'm really tired, but I don't want to go inside. I don't. But I'm getting back to a more simplistic life. A life that is filled with detachment. I'm like trying to see if this guy's gonna fall again. And FYI, I only laughed because he laughed. Otherwise, it wasn't funny at all. But he found laughter in that moment. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna laugh too. Not laughing at him, but laughing with him. I don't wanna laugh at him. But I'm really I just want to live a nice, simple life. And I'm really trying to get to the root of why I want the things that I say I want. Is it because it's popular? Is it because it's a trend? Is it because that's what they say I should have? Or is it something that I genuinely just want for myself? Because a lot of my existence has been that one question. And I've never taken it serious enough to like fully answer it. But now I want to take it serious enough to fully answer it. Like, why do I want what I want? So take some time out to figure out why you want what you want, so you can get to the root of it. Like, social media is great. It's a great tool. It's beautiful. But we have to get back to our everyday lives. I'm tired of documenting everything that I do. I like making videos, so I'm gonna keep making videos, but I'm tired of taking pictures and posting it and then feeling like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm all that. I'm all that right now in this moment. I'm all that right now in this moment of solitude, of nature, of stillness. I don't need all that extra stuff. So I'm gonna go now because I'm sleepy. I definitely talked about a whole bunch of nothing, but I know that somebody's gonna find some valuable information in this. So